Guys, I know my window's dirty, but I just wanted to share with you some of the fall colors here. Hey guys, welcome back to Ashley's Homestead Adventures. We are on the farm this afternoon. It's a beautiful fall afternoon of 85 degrees. And I am home from work and I'm just watering the porch plants. And then we're gonna go out on the farm and see what we can get done. I have some stalls to catch up on. And we've got chicken chores. I've got all kinds of garden chores. We have plenty of things to do. That is one thing about having a farm or a homestead. There is always something to do. So I'm going to get these plants watered here and then we'll move on. For those of you who missed it yesterday, this is I have two of these. No, this is the dogwood. I'm sorry, I have one of these. This is the pink flowering dogwood. And then I have two of these Oklahoma redbuds. So they just arrived yesterday. I am not sure when we are going to get them in the ground. It may have to wait until Mr. Wonderful comes home because I'm not sure if I can dig big enough holes for them. He's usually my hole digger. And I mean, yeah, I probably could dig a hole. I don't, he does it so much faster than I do, and these guys will be fine in their containers until he gets home for the winter and can put them in the ground with me. They also would be fine if I let them stay out and lose all of their leaves and then gave them a little extra protection, like took them in the garage or something. They would probably be fine. So they're hardy to, I'll have to double check. I think I read zones 2 through 7. So super hardy trees. So they would be fine in their pots. Let's see, the dogwood. Mature size is 25 tall by 15 wide. Cold hardiness. Non-hardy in zones 1 to 4. So it goes down to zone 5, which means it can take -10 to -20. So in the garage, this thing would be fine. If it needs to winter all winter. Hopefully it doesn't, but if it does. And the redbud, and a neighbor of mine actually inspired me to find these, buy them. She made me redbud jelly from the blooms on these, and it was wonderful. Very light, aromatic, floral jelly, beautiful pink color. And so now we call them, funny thing is, we call them the jelly trees. So thank you, Kayla, if you're watching. Zone 6. So, okay. I was wrong. So 1 through 5. So they are not hardy to 2 through 7. So scratch what I said before. They're non-hardy in 1 to 5. So anything lower than 6 and they're not hardy. 0 to -10. And these get 30 feet tall by 35 feet wide. And right now, I don't know if I can back up far enough to show you how tall they are. So they're pretty stinking tall. This one's not even the tallest one. And I'm 4 feet from the top? No. Probably 3 feet from the top. So I'm 5'2", so 8. Say 8 or 9 feet tall. 10 feet tall on the tall one back there. So exciting. Very, very excited to have those trees. I am going to treat these with DE today. These are cabbages. Got a friend who wants some okra, and it looks like I might be able to do an okra harvest for her. Okra blossoms are so beautiful. So I actually have a couple funny stories for you. The other morning, Mr. Wonderful called me really early. And for those of you who don't know, Mr. Wonderful is my husband. And my husband works all summer long, 6 months out of the year in Oregon. So we are not, we're not in the same place. We're not in the same states. I'm in north central Arkansas. There is a 2-hour difference. So he called me super early in the morning, Oregon time, and I answered the phone, worried what happened, and he goes, "You won't believe what happened to me." What? He says, "Well, long story short, it's dark, and I was headed over to the barn to go feed Eppie. Eppie is our middle child. She is a 3-year-old Labrador, chocolate Labrador. I'm headed over to the barn to go feed Eppie. I get her fed. We're headed back. It's dark, and she takes off after something, and I think it's a cat. So, of course, I yell at her because our dogs are not allowed to chase cats. And he says, but it's too late. And he runs, he's walking up, runs at her, and he gets, pretty much right behind her when he realizes, oh no, that's a skunk. Right in time for the skunk to spray not only Eppie, but him. So he calls me, and I said, well, first and foremost, make sure you wash each other's eyes out if it's in your, wash each other's eyes. Listen to me. Wash your eyes out if you've gotten it in your eyes. Wash her eyes out if she's gotten it in her eyes. I told him the products to go get, and he's like, and I said, and really, I think you should call Shelly, which is the local groomer there that I referred a lot of my clientele to when I left. And Shelly is who takes care of our dog. Takes care of Eppie, once or twice this summer while he's there in Oregon, because I trust her. And he goes, she's not open on Saturdays. And I'm headed to the valley. He was headed like 3 hours away. And I said, well, here's the bonus. If you can find the products, I think that the Valley has probably got a store that you can give her a, you know, a bath in a professional facility. It's got all the tools there for you because you need to get her dry. First of all, it's cold there. It was like 36 degrees. And second of all, wet skunk dogs stink way worse than dry skunk dogs. So I said, if you bathe her, you're going to need to get her dry, you know, because you won't know how well you did on the smell until she's dry. So here's a picture of Effie at a Tractor Supply store getting a professional bath by her father, who's married to a dog groomer but is very much not a dog groomer, and it cracks me up. That just, oh God, I died when I saw that, because I know what's on the other side of the camera is a very wet, hairy, stinky daddy that, by the way, did I mention my husband's allergic to dog hair? Yeah, it's just not, I mean, him marrying a dog groomer was definitely a bonus for him because his dogs stay groomed, so hence his allergies don't act up as bad. Funny. So the next one is, I'll insert this photo here of a town deer and tell you to look very close. You see anything missing there? I didn't see it the first time. So that's a nice little buck, and he is missing one of his horns, but that's a classic example of a town deer in Oregon. And I'm sure that every state has them, but they hang out in people's yards. So I'm not sure what happened to that dude, but he lost half of his rack, which I suppose if he's hanging out in town, it won't be a disappointment to the hunter that gets him, but if he does decide to go out into the big wide open and a hunter does get him and sees only one side of his rack, he's going to be kind of disappointed. Here's my next one. So Mr. Wonderful is today is one of the shopping days. One of the things that he does for his job is he grocery shops for his boss, and he took a picture today of this. And I promptly, he sent it to me via text message, and I promptly responded to that text message. Excuse me, I need to go check on Billie Jean and see if there's anything that she needs. Anything at all that she would like. I mean, snacks, a massage, a bath, you know, anything that she might like. Can you believe? I don't know what's happened to the food industry, you guys, but the prices out there are terrifying. Well, on that note, it would seem that the naughty heifer has changed her mind and she has decided that she would very much like to have a snack. So I'm gonna go get her a snack, because at that price of beef, she deserves a snack. And a cookie on top. Look at how big the carrots are getting, you guys. I'm coming, darling. Well, I was thinking I wasn't going to go in, but I think I'm going to go in anyway because flies are getting on her face, so I'm going to fix that. Get where this is reachable. Oh, did you break it? No. Dang it, Billie Jean. Okay. All right. Look out, let me in. Let me in. I have your food. Let's get it over here. Hang on. There you go. Snacks. Alright, I'm gonna fly spray your face. I do her face with my hands, but I figured I might as well just use the rest of this up while I'm here. Alright. You've been fly sprayed twice today. You beautiful hunk of beef, you. That's about all the news that I have for you guys today. Ooh, does that look like a rain cloud? Huh. Wouldn't that be amazing? It really would. It really looks like a rain cloud in the video. I don't think that it is. We don't have any rain projected until like the 9th day on the forecast, but you never know. It's southern living. We're right here. You know, Arkansas is right there in that where the cold and the warm merge and pop-up thunderstorms happen, and garden showers happen at the blink of an eye. So who knows? But I hope you guys are having a great day. I know I am. It's always a great day to be on the farm and be healthy enough to work it. So I will catch you guys on the next one. Yours truly.